Just over the river from Windsor, Ontario. We're in downtown Detroit at lovely Comerica Park. Tonight, a matchup out of the AL Central between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Michael Fulmer gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons.
Here's Miguel Sano coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. The 2-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 50 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Minnesota. Twins nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Coming to the plate now, Theo Jameson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus. Short road trips have a tendency to sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you drop 2 or 3 games and then you're back in your home ballpark. They have to find a way to go out there and execute all facets of the game and squeak a few of these wins out.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-2 is off the plate, up and away. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and there's no doubt he's the biggest threat in this lineup. Don't miss any of his at-bats because we're going to see if he's going to be...
Standing in, Jonathan Scope. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. No score here as we play inning number 2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Jameson is there. And the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's C.J. Cron now coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Silva will put this one away, and the side is retired. Twins get a run on 2 hits. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Twins lead it 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Theo Jameson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Now the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
1 strike.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-2. is looked at for ball number 2.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to come in. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Theo Jameson, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Buxton comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Standing in, Theo Jameson, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Garver shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Tigers strand a pair. They trail it here 3-0.
Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Minnesota Twins led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Frankie Montas earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Reyes Maranta records the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball brings us to Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it starts right now. Daniel Norris gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, he's never really put things together like a lot of people in baseball thought he would from the left side. Love the arm, mid to upper 90s fastball. Good assortment of breaking pitches to go along.
Now at the plate, Theo Jameson comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Theo Jameson.
And he'll snap one over to first, and the runner back safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today and he goes out and follows suit.
Polanco calls for it, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in, Theo Jameson.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready with the first
Theo
pitch. Here it comes.
Jameson.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jameson ranging forward. It's in there, and the Twins look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Even the best center fielders make.
Next for the Tigers, Theo Jameson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Throws in time, and that's at number 1.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
High and deep to left center field. Jameson racing back at the track, and it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Sano. He singled his last time up.
Miguel Sano.
Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Leading off the inning, Theo Jameson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Theo Jameson.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out. Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Minnesota Twins used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Number 31 earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Reyes Maranta hammers down the save, his 24th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, a showdown out of the American League Central between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Victor Alcantara starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy.
Now in the box, Theo Jameson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
A 1 pitch on its way. This is pulled into right. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to
right
put
here,
this one
on the
away.
back.
Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers' starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They're hoping to have some things turn around with him leading off. He struggled the last 2 games, only 2 hits in the series, but he's a guy you can't let down on. One swing can get him hot and right back into a groove.
Into the box now, Theo Jameson.
The center fielder, Theo Jameson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 6-1.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 12.
batting.
He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Striding in, Theo Jameson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Ready once again, number 12.
Now
1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready on 0-2. A bullet to first base. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play. 1 hit's all they get. We played 4 full. Tigers are out in front, 6-1. Now to the plate, Theo Jameson.
Now batting, center fielder, Theo Jameson.
From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Theo Jameson. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Jameson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. 3 runs already home here. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 10 and the Twins 2. Here's C.J. Cron now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the 1-1. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Relay.
And he's in safely to third, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his 2nd triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
10-4 the final in this game. The Tigers put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Victor Alcantara earned his 5th win of the year. Number 51 was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he saddled with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Afternoon baseball from the Motor City, Comerica Park here in downtown Detroit. Today, game 1 of a quick 2-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Detroit Tigers. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Spencer Turnbull, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be
next up for Detroit, Theo Jameson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Theo Jameson.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Dan, Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jameson ranging back, still going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas, number 14 on the season, and the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
So digging in now, Theo Jameson, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Swing and a miss got him reaching, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good pitch there, and that was
Digging in now for the Brewers, number 2. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Digging in, Theo Jameson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Jameson.
Here's the first pitch to him. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Popped up, and no one will track it down. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage, and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play. Get in those situations where you can try and do that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Tigers get one here on 2 hits in the inning. We're through 6 full. Brewers are out in front 4-1. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. They'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. The 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And not in time as the run scores. In to score is the runner. Into the box now, number 2. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Center fielder, number 2.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Silva ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. 8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches. You'll swing at the rosin bag. I love it.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Brewers forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Brewers 9 and the Tigers 1. At the plate, Theo Jameson.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder, Theo.
Here comes the first pitch.
Jameson.
This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. And the throw in from Brantley will not be in time. He's in there at third base. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Ready for another shot now, number 45. And they're runners at the corners now. Here now the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We've played 8 full. The Brewers lead this one 9-3. Next for Milwaukee, Mike Moustakas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Jameson on the move. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
At the plate, number 2. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Jameson sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Brewers 10 and the Tigers 3.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Brewers scored 10 runs on the way to victory. James Paxton wins his 3rd of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.